Usually I'm the guy who always has to get to the top.
I'm tired.
In the back of my head, I was kind of hoping Anderson was gonna be like, maybe we call this one halfway.
I was a little bit worried for Finn, especially, and I think he was worried about us.
Today we're hiking Black Rock Mountain. Starting from Ghost River, we'll follow the trail, ascend a steep scree slope, and hopefully make the final push to the summit. What's up everyone? We are here in Alberta at the Ghost River land use area. Today we're doing Black Rock Mountain. It's a little snowy. We got dumped on this week, so we're not sure how it's gonna go. We might not make it all the way to the top, we'll see, but we're gonna try. We got Finny with us today. Looking super cute. All right, we made it to the trailhead. This is gonna not go well.
I feel like we've taken about 30 steps and I'm already exhausted. That feels smoking, man. What the heck? There's the smell of fire and there's a bunch of soot on the trees. And then we just saw a log that was like smoking. So this must be like a fresh...
It smells like burning.
Fresh forest fire area. These trees are just charred. Yep, this hike's about 10K.
Almost 1,000 meters elevation.
Almost 1,000 meters. And we'll see if we can get past the snow. That might be a barrier that stops us from getting to the top, but hopefully not.
And the dog.
And the dog. We don't want Finny to die. Oh, we're not even close to a quarter of the way. I'm tired.
Finn's not.
Oh, I wish I had that in.
So last night, we didn't get a ton of sleep. We were sleeping in our hammocks. It was chilly out, and Anderson had Finn, who we wanted to sleep in the hammock with him. Finn, I don't think was a fan of the idea, so eventually he had to go sleep in the truck, but I think it kept him up for a little while, so we were running on low sleep, low energy, but we were still ready to hike.
So this area had just been hit by a forest fire. We didn't know this, but like a month before. So there was literally still areas burning underneath all this snow. We could like see little patches of smoke coming out of the snow, coming out of the grass, and all the trees were charred black.
As we're walking all across the trail, we found some flame. Legit forest fire. There's smoke coming from over there too. Wonder if there's more flame. But we're gonna put it out.
We started off in our sweatpants and we were a little worse for wear that morning anyways. We were overdressed, like we got sweaty, we got hot and had to take layers off.
This is actually pretty challenging today. I don't know if it's because of the snow or because we didn't really eat breakfast, but
I concur.
Because of the snow, there wasn't really much of a path or anything to follow, and so sort of lost the trail, and then we're just trudging up a more steep kind of shale slope that was covered in snow. It was slippery and tiring, and I was thinking, oh man, there's no way we're making it to the top of this mountain.
I was a little bit worried for Finn, especially, and I think he was worried about us. There was a couple points where me and Matson were like a ways away from each other, and Finn was in the middle kind of, and he likes everybody to stick together, so he'd go back, he'd check on Matson, he'd come up forward and he'd check on me, and he'd see us like kind of whining. I'm like a little bit worried about him too.
Usually I'm the guy who always has to get to the top, but in the back of my head, I was kind of hoping Anderson was gonna be like, maybe we call this one halfway, but I didn't want to be the one to say it.
This hike was deceivingly difficult. Like, we were expecting, I don't know what we were expecting, it to be easy, but yeah. This was one of those hikes where you made it to the next little ledge, and then you think you're at the top, and then it keeps going. And I remember that last ledge before the very summit, we were just devastated. It was like, no, we can't do it, we can't do it. And we almost turned around, we almost gave up, and then we just, I don't know. We always seem to just, fuck it, let's do it. Well, we get to this ledge, which I think is the peak, and then you come over and you see it goes up another few hundred meters. And at that point we're exhausted, and we wanted to say, no, this is enough. This is enough, we can turn around, but then we wouldn't have made it, you know?
Clean your face off. If you're ready. Ready?
So this is one of Finn's first ETA hikes, and he took it like a champ. It was a tough hike, but he managed to make it all the way to the top.
So we weren't sure if we were gonna go all the way to the summit, but we did. We toughed it out, slogged up here. Finn made it up. It was freaking windy, cold, snowy, pretty tough, but made it. Sweet news.
There were doubts. We were gonna turn back. Not once, but a few times. But it's always worth it. It's always worth it.
Pushed through, and we made it to the top, and there's like a pretty cool weather station up there, and a little cabin, kind of.
So we're trying to warm up in this cool little shack that's at the top of the Black Rock Mountain. Everybody's carved their name in the wood of this. So if you plan on doing this hike, bring a board or bring a knife, carve your name into the little shed up here. Tune in to ETA next time for another epic trip adventure.
Today we're going cat skiing. We got a group of 5 of us. None of us have done it before, so we're heading out to Fortress Mountain. We're going with K-Pow, and we're gonna hopefully get some sweet powder.
I've never floated on a cloud before, but I can imagine it would be like riding down this mountain.